Hello friends, this is Amar Sharma here and you are watching React.js series. So today I bring a project here. So this is a simple project. So whatever we did here in the previous 10 parts, so that we will recall here and we will make that our simple to do app here. So this is just a simple to do app. So I did not use Redux any context API. So this is just a simple to do app and data is this data is showing this too is static data here, but so see that this is reloaded here. So when I will write here, like now see coding here, so when I will click on add, see that this coding is added here. So when I will refresh it will go on here because it is not saving in the database or a server here. So this is just a front end here. So and these two are dynamic, not dynamic here. These two are static data that I previously added in our state. I already added in the state here. So now let's see the functioning of this to do app. So whenever I click on add here, see that it gets added. So I will apply the validation here. So here let's write coding here. So here it will get added. So see that when it is completed, whenever 2D is completed now, so simply click on this checkbox and after that see that this line will come here, this line will come here over the text here and delete option will come here. See that here this is not completed yet, delete option is not now yet. So whenever I click here, delete option will come here. So whenever I click delete, it will remove from our to do here. So whenever we reload here, so these are our static data, only these two. Other we can add dynamically here, but it is not getting saved in database. So after refreshing it gets lost here. So now let's see what you will learn in this project here. What are the important points of this project? So this project is very important. Please watch the full video. If you understand this concept, then you can understand other parts of my React series also. So these are our outcomes here. So learning outcomes. So you will get to know how to divide the components. How to divide the components means, so this is the first app component here and under this, so this will be the to do component. In the app component there is h1 here and this is our to do component here, and to do component is also divided into two components. So we will write all logic in the to do component. So to do component we will divide in two components, into further components. First will be form and second will be our list. So these will be our child component and you will learn to know how we can use our state hook and by how we can use our props here, best use of props, and how we can pass our function in props here, how we can pass our function in props. So we can call that function from the child component. So we will also get to know about that. So how we can call the function from the child component. So we will call the function from form component as well as from here. So whenever we click here, this child component is here. So the logic will update to our to do component here. So then we will get to know how we can uplift the state. What is the meaning of uplifting the state? Uplifting the state means, so when I will click here, see that here states gets changed, means state gets updated. So state get updated but in the other component, in the parent component, not in the child component, from child component to the parent component. So when I click on delete here, state gets updated, states get updated and these two components remains here. So when I will write here sleep and click on add, so here state will uplift now. So we will get to know about this. So this project is very important. This is a most basic project of React.js series. So please don't skip this video. Please watch this video carefully. I will explain every line of this. So the video will be of approximately 45 minutes to 1 hour. So because I will explain everything about this in detail. So please watch this video till end and don't skip this video, please. So if you want to know the React properly, how the React of functioning, so in the next video I will create a pagination. So you will also get to know here how to use. So seventh outcome is that you will get to know how to use of map and props. Use of map and props. Proper use of map and props. So this was this only. So if you, first of all, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and like this video and share this video. So please don't skip this video. This video is getting very important. So let's start our tutorial. So you can download here. So simply go to my github.com /Raman Sharma, or the link will given in the video description. So this is now there is only one project. So whenever I will create a project, so I will add projects in this repository. So you can simply click here and click on download zip. So this whole project will be downloaded to your computer. So let's go ahead. So first of all, let's create our to-do app here. So let's create our to-do app. So first of all, I will write here cmd. So I will open cmd in this folder. So in this folder here, so let's create our React app now. So here will be npx. So we will use npx command. So make sure that you have installed Node.js. So if you don't have Node.js, so then please install Node.js. So simply go to nodejs.org. So nodejs.org. Simply go here and you can download any of the two versions. So you can download any of two versions here. So this LTS version or current version. So LTS version is lifetime support version. So let's move ahead here. So this cmd is here now. So we are in this folder and this is our cmd here. So these are my videos files, so don't care about this. So we will create a here. So simply write npx. So create React app. So make sure that you have active internet. So because this will download the repositories from the GitHub. So download the files from the GitHub. So make sure you have access of perfect internet. So here will be npx create React app and React app name will be simple to do app. Simple to do app. So click enter here. So it will be start creating in this folder here. So this is our npx here. So you can also write npm, but npx is a good command here. So create React app. Create React app is the command here, and after that simple to do app is the app name. So here the folder will be created here, simple to do app, and dependencies and files, required files will be downloaded here. So wait for some time. So till I am pausing this video. So it is downloading. So see that simple to do app is created here. So I am pausing this video till this app is creating. So see that the app is successfully installed here. So now I already opened this app here in our Visual Studio Code. So there are 3 steps you can open this in Visual Studio Code here. So first is simply write here cmd. So here type cmd. This will open cmd in this folder here. So under this folder, so cmd here. So you can write code and space and dot and click enter here. So it will open this in your VS Code here. So simply right click here. Second thing is simply right click here and then click on open in Visual Studio. And third step is open the Visual Studio Code and click on file, and after that click on open folder here. So this is, see that, file, and click on open folder here. So you can select the folder and open this here. So I already cleaned this app here. So and it will show welcome to to-do app. So in app component only. So and I already started here. Started this app. Simply go to under this app and write npm start. So it will open this project in your default browser. See that this welcome to do app. So I will be using Bootstrap here. So there are two methods to install Bootstrap. First is with CDN and second is with our React Bootstrap. So that is our module here, or you can say that package here. So but so I will be using a CDN here. So how to use the CDN? So I will tell you the two both ways in our next upcoming videos. So in the next video. So first of all, let's see how to do with the CDN here. So I'm going to bootstrapcdn.com. So here you will get Bootstrap CDN. So I will be using Bootstrap 4.5, not Bootstrap 5 here. So I will make separate video for Bootstrap 5 also. So here is our CSS. Click here. It will copy to the text board here. So go to index.html. In the public folder there is index.html and below the title. So here will be our link tag. So link.css. So here will be our this Bootstrap CDN here. So after that, what we want, after that there is our JavaScript. So write also this JavaScript here. So here will be script.src, script tag, script.src here, and simply write this. And then we want our font awesome here. So simply go here, click on the font awesome, and you will get the CDN for font awesome also. So here this, and go here, and after that same like this, and here will be link CSS here, and here you have to write in the h reference. So this, so save it, see that. So it will be compiling here. Our to-do app is refreshing and its font will be totally changed. So it is compiling now. See that it is compiled successfully. Compiled one time only. So compiling. So see that it is opening now. See that our text is totally changed. So now let's start creating our components here. So the CSS, so I will use the CSS only for list here. So only for these lists. So it is opening, it is not showing. So these lists I will use CSS. So I will copy that CSS from here only. So you can also copy this CSS from here only. So go to here folder and then source and go to app.css and simply copy this and paste it in your CSS here, app.css here. So we will using just this CSS, other we will work with Bootstrap, and rest nothing. Rest will be our simple logics here. So I don't want to waste a time here, so that's why. So I'm copying this CSS here. So now let's start making components now. So see that first of all we want our heading here. So see that we want first of all like this heading here. So first of all create a container here. So here class name will be container and app here. So here will be container fluid, or you can simply write container also. So here ID will be, so ID is app here. So you can write app ID same here. So after that we have to create a row here. So here will be row. So here will be a division here. So class name it will be row. So here is div and class name is row here. So we have created the row here. Then we have to create a container here. So here will be division and class name. Here will be column, that will be call MD12. So this call MD12 is of full size here. So it will cover the full. So here will be our simple to do app. So simple. So let me see how it is written there. So here is in the capital letters, copy this simple to do app here. So this is our app now that we are creating now. So here is simple to do app, paste it here, and here class name will be text center. So text center and will be display 4 and there will be font weight lighter, LHSTER, and text color will be primary. So we will write text primary here to give it a blue color. So let's see. So go browser here. So it is refreshing. Is it? So let's see. Yes, it is compiled successfully, and it is compiling for second time also. So compiling, so it will take little time. So it depends upon the machine. So depends upon the machine and how many here softwares are opened here. So how many applications are opened, how many tabs are open, and it will depend upon the processing speed here. So little time will it take. Okay, since it is taking time here, so let's create another components here. So we have, first of all, we will create a folder here. So folder will be components under the source folder. So here will be components. So components here, then we will create file to do here. So to do dot js. So t will be bigger here. So we have to follow this rule here. So now, so we will create a component here. So I will be using only functional weight component. RFC. This is not coming. So let's write import react from react. So after that, what we want, so there is a constant here. So we have to create a constant that will be our to do. So there will be an arrow function here. So arrow function, and then we will export that. So arrow function here, as it is a function here, so it will return. So it will return a division. So here class name will be, so let's take it as this will be call MD5, call MD5, or you can say that call MD6 here. So here will be to do app here. So to do app. So after that, here will be MX auto here. So M top will be, margin top will be 5 here, and MX auto means it will make this in the center here. So after that, let's simply write only h1 tag. So h1 tag here will be our to do app. So to do app here, this component is here, and now we will add this component here. So here also write margin padding py is equals to 5 here, and here we will write simply a component here. So component will be our to do. So to do, so we will import this component first. So here we will import to do from. So I did not export the to do here, so that's why it is not showing. Export default to do. So here we will export to do as default here. So now when I will write here, so here will be to do, so it will show here, click enter, it will automatically imported here. So this is not importing to do, see that it is automatically imported here. So save it. Now let's see here. So it is getting compiled, it is compiled successfully. Now it is disconnected, so we have to refresh this. So sometimes server problem is there, so that's why sometimes it's get stuck here. So see that here is simple to do app here. So simple to do app is now here, and here is our to do app. So heading is also there. So let's create now form here. So let's create two sub components of this to do app here. So first will be our form.js, and second component will be our, so here is file here, so list.js here. So first of all let's do with forms. So here RAFCE, so this is a shortcut here, so it will enter this. So here will be our class name, will be our form here. So let's see. So after that we will use form here. So here form and class name, so we will write dflex here, so for flexbox, and align items, center, and justify content. Will be center here. So here we will create two forms here. So first of all let's write div here. So class name will be form control, not form control, here will be form group here. So we will create a form group. So here is form group. So under that we will create a one input here. So first input will be, come on, sometime it gets stuck here. So here will be input and class name. So here class name will be form control. So after that form control there will be our name. So name will be to do here, and then placeholder. So placeholder we will write here enter your to do. So we will write here enter your to do. Now let's create our submit here. So here will be btn, and btn primary will be there. And there will be no name, and instead of placeholder there will be our value here. So value will be add to do. So add to do, simply add here. And now there is one type. So here type will be submit here. So type is submit here, and to make a space here, so here we will write class name margin y is equals to 2 here. So same here, margin x is equals to 2 here. X means to the x-axis. So let's see here. So it is compiling here. So I did not added the form here, so that's why it is not compiling. So simply add form here. So here will be our first form. So if we imported the form here, so close this. So now it will compile here. So it is not compiling. Simply press Ctrl C here. So it gets stuck sometime, so that's why it is happening here. So see that it is compiled successfully, and now it is reloading here. So our to-do app will come here, see that here, but here it is very less. So let's do one thing here. So here let's increase our size of to-do here. So call md6. Let's see how it will work. So it is refreshing. So call md6 also not working good. So let's go to form dots, and mx will be 1 here and mx will be 1 here. So let's see now. So why it is okay. So dflex will be not here, so dflex will be here. So dflex will be here under the form group. Here class name will be form to do. So simply like this. So when I will reload this, see that now it is coming like this, but it is very large here. So we have to change it to call md5 here. Now it is looking little good. So now we have added a form here. So let's create. So first of all, let's create our this in the to do. Let's create our state here. So we will use use state here. So first of all, let's import use state hook. So here is equals to use state, and we don't need props here. So here will be our constant, and after that here will be our use state. So use state will be array here. So here array is empty now. So we will create the array also. So here will be our state, and then set state here. So set state. So first of all, let's create our default array. So default array, now there will be id 1. So for our to do here, id 1, and then there is to do. So to do will be, let's see, code, and then so here will be C code, and after that here will be completed. So completed will be our false here. So here will be our boolean here. So completed is false. So let's do this again. So here will be id 2 here, and here will be, let's write eating, eat. So here completed to do is equals to false here. So now our state is created now. So now we will go to our list here. So we will apply the list. So after setting the both components, then we will move toward our logic here. So let's go to list here. So we are under the list here. So let's create our component here. So RAFCE, or let's write simply import React from React, and after that here we want only a constant here. So constant, and there will be list. After that there will be a arrow function, and let's export this. Export default lists. Now after that here we need a return statement, return, and here first of all we will return our division here. So here division, and class name will be list here, list. So here class name is list here. So let's write here h1 tag. So for a testing purpose, let's write h1 here. So here we will write lists here. So save it, After that, let's go to our to do, because to do is our main here, and these twos are our other components, sub components here. So here we will write lists, auto import it, so our list gets imported here. So let's see this. So it is compiling. So after compiling successfully, our browser will refresh. So it will take little time. So the compiling depends upon the machine. So please wait for a while. Now it is successfully compiled and our page get refreshed. See that our lists are showing here. So now we will pass an array as a prop to list here. So what we have to pass? We have to pass our state here. So copy this and we will pass here as a prop. So this is an array of objects here. So we can access this array of objects in the list here. So here I will write to dos. So to dos, and to dos will be the name of prop here that we can access in the list here, and we will pass a state here. So when I will go here, and here we need props here because we are passing this to dos as a form of props. So here props is there. So now let's write constant here. So here is props here. So we will access now to dos. So we will access to dos from the props. So this is known as destruction. So this is known as destruction, and because see that here we are passing to dos here. So here we are passing to dos here, and in the to dos there is a state here. So to dos also become an array here, but here it is a prop here. So we are destructing prop from the we are extracting to dos from the props here. So whenever I write console dot log, so I'm commenting this a verb statement here, constant. So to props. So whenever I write here, so this page will get compiled, and let's move to our inspect element here. So see that this page is our successfully compiled here. So when I will go to console, so there will be one message here, there will be one console statement. So let's see. So I think there is one warning also. So bootstrap JavaScript. So this is a minor. So because I did not added the jQuery here, so it is giving us this error. This is a just and type error because bootstrap JavaScript cannot run without a jQuery. So please ignore this. So because we are not dealing with our bootstrap here, so just we are dealing with our logics here. So see that we are getting one object here. So object, in the object there are our to dos here, only to dos are there. So this is object. So we are extracting this from an object here. So that's why we write curly braces here. So we are extracting to dos. This is known as destruction. We are extracting to dos from a props here because props is the object. So that's why we are writing here a curly braces, because this is a form of object here. So when I will console, so let's console.log to dos here. So let's move here, let the page to be refresh. So page is refreshing here. See that we are getting an array here. So code and eat. So that is also our state here. So when I go to do, So this is our to do is the main here. So we will write every logic here because our state is present in here. So we will call here, we will define all functions here, and we will call that functions from these two list and from here these two components here. So this is a very important concept here. So see that to do's, we are getting an object array here, so we will use a map here, map statement here. So let's write here. So here write curly braces and then to do's, because to do's is an array here. So to do's dot map. So dot map, and it will return a function. Let it be to do here. So our pass argument is to do. So here to do here. So now first of all we need two things. So first of all let's do step by step here. So first of all let's just create our div here and here class. So we will return here. So that's why I will be using parentheses, not curly braces. So here class name is equals to, so this is also known as return. So you do not have to write return keyword here for that. So division class name, and class name will be list, and here we want our display flex and align items center. Sorry, it's align item center here, and justify content center here. So here will be our list here. So after that we will pass our p here, paragraph. So here is our paragraph. So paragraph we will do it dynamically. See that in the to do id here. So to do, there is to do, so we have to print our to do here. So we will write dot to do with our to do's here. So as here state represent as in the list, to do's represent as a state here, because we are doing this as a prop. So we are passing a state to our to do's here. So our state is acting like a to do's here. Our to do's is acting like a state here. So here we will write to do. So because to do represent one to do here. So to do dot and to do here. So to do dot to do, simply write to do dot to do name here. So I'm also changing here. So here will be our to do name. So save this and save this also here. So let's see we are getting our to do's or not. So our page is compiling, it is compiled successfully, and now let's refresh. So it gets refreshed here. So see that we are getting one warning here. So each child in a list should have a unique key. So we have to also mention a key here. So if you don't know about concept of key, then please watch my previous videos here. So here key is equals to, so we will write key. So that's why I added an id here. So I added an id here, so it will make this a unique here. So we will write to do dot id here. So let's see. So reload this again. See that that error is gone here. So go here. So see that our to do is getting here. So our to do is getting here. So how the CSS applied, because I copied this CSS app.css, I predefined classes here only. So this is a CSS. I already copied this CSS in app.css. So please copy this. This is just to save a time here. So but here, since it is not completed yet, so it is not completed yet, and this arrow is this box is also not showing here. So checkbox is also not showing here. So first of all let's write. So we are doing our read operation now. So there will be, now we will writing one conditions here. We will writing now conditions here. So let's write. So now here will be a condition here. If to do dot completed is not equals to, simply write is equals to true. So if to do dot completed is equals to true, see that here completed is equals to false here, so to do this will not happen now. So then what we will do, so we will return, so simply write parenthesis, so this is a ternary operator here. So if it is true here, so then there will be react dot fragment. So let me define you about react, what is react dot fragment here. So first of all let me write, so here we want our fa, so here we want our input here, so input and type will be checkbox. Here input and type is equals to checkbox here, and yes, it will be checkbox here. So after that we don't want anything here, so input type is equals to checkbox, and then we want our p here, so as it is not completed here, so here I will define only this. So when I will save this, we will get one error. So let's see what is the error. So it is failed to compile. See that parsing error. Adjacent JSX element must be wrapped in enclosing tag, because now we are returning this, so it is acting like an component here. So map statement is this one is acting like an component here, so we have to pass react dot fragment here. So this react dot fragment is very good, because it will not affect your, it will not add any element, or it will not affect your program, or you can say that project here. So here if to do is not completed, if to do is completed here, so sorry, if to do is not completed, then we want a checkbox here. So if to do is completed, then we don't want checkbox, so we only want dot fa font awesome. So here we want fa trash, so here will be text, so let me make it as text danger. So we want our that delete button here, so here we will write style cursor will be pointer, cursor will be pointed here. So as no one to do is completed here, so it will get reloaded. So as it is compiling, I think, so it is not getting compiled, it is compiling now. So see that now we are getting this arrow here. So whenever we click here, so whenever we click on the checkbox, nothing is happening here, because we haven't passed function as a prop here, and we are not calling any function. So and trash is also not showing, because no one is completed here, because nothing is completed here. So here for the p tag, so what is happening now? See here no trash is completed here, so let's go to do and let's completed as a true here. So as a true here, so our first condition will be true, so our this condition will be true here. So let's see, so it is reloading. See that now this function this is creating it now. So see that this is created now as it is true here. So but this on the text line is not showing, so simply write a style here. So for the p we will write style, so style, and here will be text decoration. So text decoration will be let make it as line through. So as it is JavaScript, so we have to pass like this. So let's see it is working or not. It is compiled successfully, I think compiled successfully, and it is not working. So let me do it one again. So here we will line through like this. So now it is reloading. See that we are getting a line over it. So when I will write here, see that here is our to do. So when I will write here like false here, so false. So when I will see it again here, see that this is going out here. So let it be true. Okay. So now let's create a function here. So let's update our to do here. So let's update our to do. So let's create a function here. Function will be const, and const will be our handle handle complete. So here will be handle complete here. So handle complete, and then we will pass our function here. So first of all, let's do to our create operation. So we are doing our create operation here. So first create operation will be handle create. So handle create here. So here we will get one object here. So that will be our to do here. So pass that we have to pass through it. So here let's console. So here let's alert working. So how we can pass this function through it? So let's define a name here. So here will be handle click. So handle click will be equals to, and then we will pass our this function without calling it. So pass this function without calling it, handle create here. So when I will go to form, and we have to write props here because we are passing as a prop here. So here let's console dot log our props. So let's see. So when I will go to inspect element, so our inspect element is opening here. So please get open invalid and property class. So this is just not an error here, just we have to write class name here instead of class because we are using JavaScript, so it gets confused. Here will be our class name. So now error get resolved. See that in the props and see that form.js line 4 we are getting handle click function here. So we can call this function. So we can call this function now. So we can also pass anything from it, anything in it. So here form. So form, now we will write function here. So we have to create a state here. So because we are using a form here, so we have to define use state or use state. So here write, so first of all use state. So here we will write to do here. So what will be our to do and set to do, and it will be nothing here. So nothing. So now gets to input, and its value will be, so its value will be to do here. And now on change we have to define on change event also. So on change, let's simply write an arrow function and pass the array here, and we will set our to do here. So set to do, so that will be e dot target dot value. So it will be its value here. So our state will get updated every time. So let's write on submit here. On submit. On submit, now there will be a function here. So here will be function handle submit. So handle submit, let's define our handle submit here. Here will be constant handle submit. Here we will pass e here. So arrow function, here we have to call the function, we have to pass the event here. So here event here, so we have to write first of all prevent default. So we have to prevent its default behavior. so otherwise it will get refreshed. Prevent default. So let's do it. Prevent default is done here. So now we will call our pops function. So what is a function name? So that is handle click here. So simply remove handle click. Let's see that handle to do. Let's write handle to do here. Copy this. So handle to do. So now we will, because it is in the props here, so props dot handle to do, and then we will call this function here. So let's see, is it happening or not? So when I will write here sleeping and click on add, see that our function is working here. So our function is working. So now we can pass anything here. So let's pass my name. Let's pass to do here, only to do. So here it is getting to do. Let's alert to do here. Save this. So here to do. So let's write here. So whenever we write sleeping here and click on add, see that we are getting sleeping here. So we are getting sleeping here. So now we have passed a to do here. So let's write our logic here. So we will validate here if not to do. If not to do means if its value is empty here, so then we will alert please fill the field, please add to do first. Okay, so we will write a return here. Return alert. Okay, now let's create a object here. So first of all, let's get a last id here. So gets its last id because its id should be changed. So gets last element id here. So here will be our const here. So const, then there will be our id here. So last to do id. So last to do id. So that will be, see that here. So here we will write our state here. So state dot length gth. So here will be state dot length. So state dot length, but we have to do it now. So here will be state. Okay, so we have to get an array of state. So here will be array. So state of array. So as in the array we are writing like 0 and array of 1, so it will give us that value here. So we will write here state dot length minus 1. So state dot length minus 1, because state length is 2 here, because array starting from this one is 0 and this one is 1 here. So but its length is 2 here. So 2 minus 1 will be 1 here. So we will be getting our last array here. So we have to get its id here. So when I will write alert, so alert, it will alert last to do id. So paste it. So see that it will reload here. So when I will did not add nothing here, so it will simply give us please add to do first. So when I will write sleeping here, click add, so it will give us this id is 2 here. So id is 2. So last to do id we are getting 2 here. So that is correct. So let's move further here. So here let's create our const. So here create our new to do. So new to do will be our object here. So here we will define id here. So id will be id last id, sorry, id will be last to do id. So that is 2 here plus 1, last to do id plus 1 here. And after that we want to do name. So to do name will be to do here. So that we are getting from this to do name will be to do. And after that we want completed. Completed is default as false here. So we will write false. So now let's set our state here. So we will set state. So set state, and there will be array here. So array here. So now there will be one error here. So let me show you. So whenever we write set state here new to do, see that we will lose one value here. So whenever we write here sleeping, so whenever we click on add here, see that we are getting sleep. I am getting, sorry, we are getting sleeping here. So but other is lost, other thing we get lost here. So what we don't want like that. So here list also here. So after calling the function, so there is one more error here, see that. So when I will write sleeping here, see that after calling the function it not gets closed here, so it is not gets cleared here. So let's write here, so in the form here. So after that we will write set to do. So set to do will be null here. So we are getting like that. So now how to do without losing the value? So simply write dot state here. So this is known as external, I think external operator. So exception not. So I did not I forgot the name of this operator here. So this dot and state here, so it will the other state means other values of the state will remain add, and it will push the new value to our state here. So we cannot write state dot push here. So now whenever I write sleeping here, see that our this will is getting refreshed, and we are getting our value also. So whenever I click here, so nothing is happening here. So let's call this function also. So now let's move to our update operation. So here we will create constant and handle complete. So handle complete, and here will be a function, and we will get id, and here we will get id. So here let's alert id here. So alert id here. So in the list, here, let's go here. So here will be handle complete. So we will go to here, handle complete is equals to, you can write same name here, handle complete. So we are passing handle complete here. So now let's go to our list, so we can do it as a props here. So let's write on click here. So here will be on click event. So we can also call this function without calling it here. So here simply call the function here, so like this, and props dot, and that will be handle complete, and just pass our to do dot id here. So just pass our to do dot id. So when it will get refresh, it is getting refresh. So whenever we click here, so what error we are getting, which error we are getting here? Okay. So this is not here, we have to apply on click in checkbox here. So on click in checkbox here, not in this here, because if to do is completed, so it will return this statement. So this is a delete button here. So whenever we click here, see that we are getting id 1 here. So whenever we click here, we are getting id 1 here. So now let's update. So let's update our to do here. So here we are getting id, so const, so don't have to write here. So here simply we will map our statement here, map our state here. Copy this, and here will be our state. So state dot map. So otherwise we can do one thing also. So here will be const new array, or you can also write a state here. So anything you can. So state, So here first of all let's create a constant here, that will be new array, and after that we will define this array as null here. So now let's map statement here, state dot map. So state dot map, we will map the state here. So we will get our to do here. So to do, if, so there will be if statement, if to do dot id, if to do dot id is equals to id here, if to do dot id is equals to id here. So after that we will update that. So we will update completed as a true here. So here id here. So then write to do dot complete. So here we will to do dot completed is equals to true. Here we will write to do dot completed is equals to true here. So else we are getting our to do dot completed is equals to true here. So now let's const here, and we will return, after that we will return our to do here. So after that we will return our to do here. So that will be our const new array here. So let's see that and console it, console.log new array. So let's do it. So let's see is it happening or not. So whenever we write here, see that we are getting two arrays here, and here see that for that completed is equals to true, and here also completed as a true here, but we haven't set our state here. So whenever we write sleeping here, so see that sleeping, so for sleeping, so whenever we write here, see that we are getting three arrays, so that is completed is equals to true also here. So here let's do it, refresh it now. So now let's set our state here. So now we will set our state. So here will be set state to, so set state to our new array. So we set our state to new array here. So let's write here like sleeping here, click on add. So whenever we right click here, see that we are getting our array here. So but now let's do our delete operation here. So now it is done here, so let's do our delete operation. So for delete operation it will be same. So here I will copy this, and here will be handle delete here. So handle delete here. So it will be same like that, constant new array, and there will be id here. So if its id do not match, if its id do not match, then we will return our to do here. If its id do not match, then we will return our to do here. So I will console this. So let's comment this and copy this again, uncomment this, and here I will write console.log. So let's pass first of all handle delete here, copy this, and let's pass handle delete, and here same as handle delete here, save this. So when I will go to list here, and here we will do same on click to this here, same on click we are going to do. So here will be handle delete. So it is reloading. So whenever I go here, so whenever I click here, so click here, see that we are getting two array here, and zero first is undefined, we are getting undefined. So why we are getting undefined here? So we are getting one array here. console.new array state.map. There is one return statement, so return to do here. So if simply we will return, simply we will continue. So return 0, return false. So we will return false here. So let's see. So when I will write here, so we are getting 2 and we are getting as return false here. So let's do one thing here. So let's create an empty array. So empty array here. So if its id is not equals to our default id, so then we will push new array dot push to do here. So we will push our to do here. So else if its id matched, so then we will return our to do here. So close if its id matched, so here we will write return false here. So here we will push our to do here, otherwise we will return false here. So now let's see. So whenever we write here, click here, so see that we are getting only one array. And whenever I write sleeping here, sleeping, click on add here, code, so let's delete it. So see that we are getting only 2 array here. So let's move further. So here handle it is done here. So let's do this and we will set our state now. Reload this. So whenever I write sleeping here, add, so whenever we click on eat here, so see that it is getting deleted here. So now our to do as app is completed here. So you can download this project from here. So if you have any question, please comment in my section, and please like and share this video and subscribe this channel. So at last, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.